What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from aconnectiontv.com and A Connection TV here on YouTube. The two places on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And let's get to talking about The Walking Dead. If this is your first time seeing me, I review everything, or I have reviewed everything under the sun, and like I come and I go, and I come and I go, and I go and I come again. But yeah, I've been trying to keep up with The Walking Dead, so I'm doing a Walking Dead review. But I've been getting into other reviews too, so check out all my other videos if you're down to know my point of view. I could be a little crazy, I could be a little weird, and then I could be a little chill, you know? But I'm always giving my opinion, and when I state my opinion is the reviews are based on per every episode that I watch. So like, yeah. So we meet this crazy lady in a dirty pink mink or fur or whatever, or scruffrillo or whatever you want to call it, carpet material, and her name is Princess, and she's there with Miko and Ezekiel and Eugene, and they're at a standstill because they don't know where to take her. They don't know how to take her, and she's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She reminds me of an actress that works for A Connection TV. They sound so alike, and the way that they convey their character is so similar. So it was interesting when I'm watching this chick, Princess, I'm thinking of the actress Adrian that works on aconnectiontv.com. Y'all should get into it and subscribe. But you know, Princess doesn't want to be called Queen because she thinks it makes her old and pretentious. And it was a very cool way for King Ezekiel to introduce himself. But before he says King, he doesn't. And he says, you know, I'm Ezekiel, and they ride off into the sunset. Not really. They have this long, crazy conversation, and zombies start to come up from behind them. You know, Miko is really not vibing with this chick, doesn't really trust this chick, and they're all at a standstill. Zombies come up from them behind the horses, and Princess said, look, if I'm not on your side, would I kill these zombies? And she shooting a Uzi straight through the horses. I guess the horses are supposed to stand still. Nope, they don't, and they gallop and run away. And you know, of course, now that means Eugene, Ezekiel, and Yumiko, whatever her name is, has to walk and wait or work with Princess. Beta goes to Alexandria, but Alexandria is a ghost town. In my mind, I'm like, who was this smart to realize that Beta would come to Alexandria with the horde and run through them? I don't know. But they're not there. They're somewhere else. In like this, you know, abandoned hospital, I guess at the end of it is what it looks like, an abandoned hospital. We see Daryl off in the woods, and he is tracking. Okay, you know, spectating, but he's on the walkie and he's talking to, you know, it's one-sided, but he's talking to Michonne and telling Michonne not to go home and telling Michonne about the plan, but he doesn't know that Michonne is off running somewhere wild looking for the dead man, Rick, the good man, the what do they call him? The man with the long hair, or the beard man, whatever they call him, the Western, I don't know. But they're off riding, she's off riding off in the sunset with 3 strangers, and no, because she left them. She went walking and then ran into a King Bach and this other lady to join this army, whatever. Aaron and the other dude is held up in the windmill, and they're looking at everything that's going down. They're like the scouts, okay? And they're right behind Beta, who is, you know, being spoken to by the 2 underlings, and the 2 underlings are trying not to get stabbed and shanked, and Beta's like, we have to figure this out. They're probably going to the ocean. Let's go to the ocean. But the scouts in the windmill are like watching over them, and like the one dude almost got caught, and in my mind I'm like, Beta saw them, but they didn't get got. Judith and Lydia talk. Judith's like, I'm sorry. Here's my thing that I don't understand with, you know, characters on The Walking Dead. We have these extreme villains, okay? These extreme, and like antagonists in all caps. They do these vile things to our family, to our friends, to people in general. This is me being like I'm in the Walking Dead world, right? And then what the writers of The Walking Dead do is that they try to make it seem like we're gonna give two fleeing Fs about the person that we just annihilated after they've annihilated quite a few of us. And I'm sorry, but who's apologizing for Alpha being beheaded? I don't understand. I don't get that. Why do we do that? Why are we sitting here trying to be cool, calm, and collected with Negan? Like, the power of redemption is really extreme on this show. Like, I just don't understand it. But nevertheless, Judith is apologizing to Lydia for losing her mom. Who the hell cares? Like, it pisses me off. And then Lydia's like, oh, you don't have to apologize. I wish my mom was like Michonne. I'm like, girl, bye, girl. You just now realizing that because her head is chopped off, where you was having all these issues trying to figure out if you wanted to go back to the skin wearers or not. You know what I'm saying? And then Negan's off in the distance preparing stew. Like, why is he even amongst us? Why is he amongst us? I don't understand this freaking show. I just wish we could get some sense of making sense. Like, this show does not make sense anymore. And it's annoying me. It's annoying the heck out of me. Judith walks away from Lydia because she has nothing else to do. There's no cartoons on TV. So she finds her way out in the fields where she locates Daryl, and she wants to help Daryl scout. Some way, somehow, she is now 19 or 25, better, let's say 25. And she's dictating to Daryl what she is and what she is not going to do. And Daryl caves in and is like, okay, you can follow me. What? Beta is hearing voices. He's crazier than Alpha. Miko, if that's her name, Eugene, and Ezekiel end up, and that's the reason why I can't remember anyone's name is because they're always introducing new freaking characters to this show. I think that's the problem. It's like 30 new characters every episode, and I just don't give a damn about neither one of them, okay? Neither one of them. That's why I want my ring on the wrong finger, because I married the wrong woman, huh? Hella like the back of a toaster. Your mama, my mama, yeah, your whole family. Look at you, mama so old, she was there. Y'all don't know what that was. Y'all don't know what that was. Y'all don't know what that was. But anyways, that's my problem with remembering everybody's name. But anyways, we follow Miss Princess onto a minefield, and she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I think she eats her Cheerios with water. All right, so I'm not losing my brain, okay? But for whatever reason, they have Connie listed in the cast, but they don't have her sister listed in the cast. Why is that? I don't understand that. She's in every freaking episode, but she's not on the IMDb list for whatever reason, and she's not on the main site, but Connie is. That's crazy. But anyways, Carol is in the car with Connie's sister, who's not listed as a part of the cast of The Walking Dead. Maybe it's because they have too many people join every freaking episode, and so it's hard to keep up. Maybe. But for whatever reason, Carol's fishing for some acceptance, or fishing for like some ridicule or like disgust. I don't know what is going on with Carol this particular season. Yeah, she lost her child, but it wasn't even her child, and she's lost kids before this. She's lost a lot more people before this. So now all of a sudden she's having hallucinations and illusions and all of this stuff, and she's like creating crazy waves for the people because she's seeking revenge. But anyways, the girl that's not casted in anything gives her some great advice, but I'm sorry, why was her makeup beat? Why did it look like she had on, her lip gloss was popping, her blush was popping, and her hair was freshly done? Like she just went to the salon and got her newly twisted hair done. What is going on? And Carol's looking all over here with frazzled and frayed gray hair, and homegirl looking up the twist beat, edges beat, shape up, lined all the way up, beat. How? In what world is she living in? I wonder. Lydia tells Negan, most of us wish that you'd died too. I'm one of them. Hear, hear. I'm one of them. I don't care how many good deeds he's gonna do. I don't care how many booties he's gonna wipe after they've done a number 2. That rhymed. I don't care about Negan, and I want him off the show. I just do. I just, there's nothing, like, stop trying to make us give a damn about this man. Daryl shoots a woman and asks her questions, and Judith wants to stay with the woman. I was over it. I'm over this beard man's daughter fishing for good people throughout the weeds and the trash. I'm over it. I'm over it. Every season is like, we have to hate everybody. Then no, they have a family. We have to love them. We have to hate everybody. No, they killed everybody in front of us. They cut off heads and put them on spikes. No, but we have to care and love them all. I knew Aaron and the other dude that's also not on the cast. I knew that the cast listing, the IMDb or the cast, I knew that they were gonna get caught. They were too freaking close. And Aaron, you done lost your man. You done lost your arm. You ain't smart enough yet, bruh. You ain't smart enough yet. What is the problem, Aaron? Negan tells Lydia to hit me. It will make you feel better. And then, you know, the girl that plays Lydia, she's like, no, that's what you want. You want me to care for you. You want us to care for you because you're doing good. You're a narcissist. It's all about you. And no. I'm like, girl, cut on the overacting, please. Can we cut on the overacting? I'm sorry. Like, we lost Carl. And Carl was replaced by homeboy that died last season, got his head chopped off because he was chasing this dirty girl. And now this dirty girl is sitting here like she's what? She ain't nothing worth, what? And then we got Judith out here trying to make peace and love with the people that's killed. Like, what? What is going on here? Yumiko, because she's on the casting listing, I just looked it up. That's her name. Yumiko and Ezekiel and Eugene trust Princess to get them through the mines. They get through the mines. They go to the garage that she said had wheels, and they run on some bikes. I'd rather be on a bike than walk. I'm good on all that. But then in my mind, I'm like, none of the streets have been cleared for them to legitimately ride a bike. They're always going through gravel, and like all the concrete has vanished in this world, Virginia, that they live in. They magically find this city magically out of nowhere, but like there's no concrete. So what are they riding the bike in? The woods? I don't understand it. But whatever, we're still trying to find these people that can help us out. Judith and Daryl have a conversation where Judith tells Daryl about Michonne and what she's doing. Not really. But, you know, Daryl is like, hey, you know, I can't make any promises. As Judith is sitting there with that fake tear sticking to her cheekbone and it's not going nowhere. I know them teardrops, baby. Them teardrops be helping because little sis she wasn't able to produce the crying. That's fine. But, yeah, like what? Anyways, we get past that. And then the Whisperers, along with Beta/Alpha, who doesn't want to be called Alpha, they find our crew in the emergency hospital abandoned building or whatever that just conveniently was next to. I think that was the spot where the kids were, like, where those freak kids were. Maybe that's the same spot. I don't know. What did you guys think of The Walking Dead? Did you care about it? Are you here with it? And I apologize for like my like two-faced kind of review because I'm appreciative of what The Walking Dead gave me over all of the years of me watching. I've watched since season 1. Okay, that's why I have so much animosity to the new writers, the new producers, and the new everything. Okay, but it is what it is. I still watch it because I've been completely invested for the last 10 seasons. Now, we're not getting a season finale because we have to wait until the end of the year because they weren't able to finish wrapping up on the season finale, so we won't get it no time soon. I don't know, I saw this article where they said Maggie was coming back or something like that. Like there was this article, Maggie was looking off into the distance. And of course, when this episode went off, they want to let us know about The Walking Dead Beyond the World or whatever. So they bring Rick on screen. It's not a movie, this is a new series, another spin-off that they're freaking doing because Fear the Walking Dead is so good. Not. Anyways, we're gonna get Beyond the World or some crap, and it's like we're worried about 3 circles and a symbol, and Whatever. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought about this review. Are you ecstatic, like I'm not, for how they're moving along with this show? Can we just be done with Beta and this horde? How are they going to get out of this horde hiding in the hospital? Like, I'm so confused. I don't even know why the Oceanside has not been a part of destroying this place. Because didn't the Oceanside have all these weapons? No, because then they were on the beach with those spears thinking that they were in medieval times. Like it was like Camelot and the Knights of the Round Table. Anyways. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, AConnectionTV. Thank you guys for watching. Deuces. I know. You're not about to think about not subscribing to AConnectionTV.com. Copyrighted.